So a lot of South Africans, had a very Pan-Africanist mindset towards other people from outside, I think, for a very long time. And this is why so we had a very welcoming, very embracing kind of attitude for a very long time. And this is why there are Nigerians that will come up here all the time and they tell you, you know what, I've been in South Africa for the past 20 years, others even longer than that. So we have been very welcoming. We welcome people from Nigeria, from Zimbabwe, from wherever you can name, with open arms, under the assumption or the presupposition that they are like us. And and then eventually we quickly learned that this forced kind of multiculturalism is becoming a problem, because it's clear that a lot of people come here not to assimilate but to take advantage of the laws of this country. And it became very clear that our values and our way of life were incompatible, and some of those were seen through crimes. And so that is why we are so radicalized today against your people, because we've tolerated all of this for a long time. Some of the Nigerians that come up here and they argue and they make all sorts of noises is because we are now taking the bread from them, because they've been eating through illicit and criminal means. So some of them are actually angry that we are putting a stop to their illegal operations like powder and things like that. So, but what I'm saying to you, we haven't always been like this. We were always lovely people that just got taken advantage of. And we're saying enough is enough now.
Yes. I mean, like I said earlier, all you're doing right now is in line with humanity, because if you dig deep into your yearnings, it's all about saving souls. Do you understand? And there is no human that will go against what you're doing. You understand? It is very, very, very unfortunate. Very, very, very. And all these undesirable elements in your country, they don't have any space in a real human world to exist. That is the honest truth. And that is the truth. It is very, very, very unfortunate. Then again, as a Nigerian, I'm begging, do not give up in this cause. Because some Nigerians will come and view it as being negative, or you're painting Nigeria with black. No. Carry on, but be specific in your yearnings. Nobody will accept powder being sold to their children. Never. Nobody will do that. Even them that sell it, they will not sell it to their children, because they know what it will cost in the life of those children. It is not acceptable at all. The problem is that me as a Nigerian, I am powerless to do anything. The only thing I can do is to propagate this cause, speak to people, talk to people, support what you're doing. But like I said earlier, do not paint all of us in the same brush, because in this journey, we'll be there by your side, and we'll be there to fight with you. Because all you're saying, the bottom line of your fight is all about humanity. I haven't heard you said anything wrong. All you're saying is that these people are causing crime in my country, and it is normal. And there is nothing bad to say.
All right. No, we hear you, man, and thank you for that. It's not very often that we hear a Nigerian speaking sensibly or taking accountability, at least not on these platforms. So thanks, bruh.
And I just have to crack on with the day. But you guys should keep up with the good news, and along the line you will see me that will come and support your cause. Because evil is evil anywhere. Anywhere evil is perpetrated, it is evil, and it will not be acceptable. So that's all I have. So you guys have a lovely day, and enjoy your upcoming. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, Mr. Timan. I appreciate that. And thousands of Nigerians in Congo. And I was like, hold on, are you telling me there's Nigerians literally in a war zone right now in Goma? She said yes. So when you talk about Pakistan, that's very benign. It's a very mild environment. These people, you even find them in war zones, so in war-torn countries.
When I'm in Kinshasa, I always see a lot of Nigerians, man. Even my driver, he shows me because they're slightly. You see, in Congo, there are two major, like two big tribes that you're gonna notice when you're there. You're gonna notice people who look very similar to. Hey, Nigerians are busy today. Eh? Wait on. Wait, you guys are flashing left, right today. What's going on? So, Sigma, yeah, so there's two major groups. You're gonna notice that there's Congolese who look very much West Africans, and then you're gonna notice the ones who look very similar to the Southern Africans. The ones who look similar to Southern Africans, they tend to have higher positions in that place. Like you can feel it. You will see it even when you go to restaurants. The blacks that you will see there most of the times are likely to look very much southern, like the so-called Bantus and stuff like that, and even in professional areas. But then because I couldn't differentiate, I just thought it's Congolese. He's a Congolese, he could say. So he will show me there's many Nigerians in Congo, man, lots of them. So even Congo is better than Nigeria.
But I mean, even in places that are obviously occupied now by the militias, like the M23 rebels, like I think they've taken hold of Goma and the eastern part of the Congo, and you still find them there. So it really just boggles the mind. It's quite jarring to me. Like, well, how bad does your country have to be, for you to seek refuge in a war-torn country? It's just astounding.
Yeah, it kind of like gives you a picture, right? It really gives you a sort of like a reality of where Nigeria is, isn't it? Because I mean, even Ukraine, at the might of invention of Russia, Ukraine was sending food to Nigeria. So that alone, man, it really set the bar. I mean, it's very clear to see. I mean, I was shocked to see that there's many Nigerians in Congo, man. I'm like, that people are literally everywhere.
I'm still stuck at our sisters that will be caught up in the mix of going to these churches. I mean, I'm just wondering, looking at Nigeria, why would you believe a pastor from Nigeria? I mean, doesn't Nigeria need more prayers than South Africa does? Like, I don't feel sorry for people that get like caught up in these churches. I don't understand.
You see, the danger of religion, Rose. That's why I oppose religion. I would like to see our people walking out of this nonsense. Religion has an ability to blur people from reality. So religion can make smart people think in a very stupid way. Like religion has got that ability to make irrational decisions very rational, appear very rational. So it's like, yeah, so religious people are something else, especially deeply religious people. That's why, I mean, to move forward as a nation, we really need to consider the fact that organized religion, is indeed holding a good portion of our population behind. I mean, how do you explain people going to these churches, looking at where these pastors come from? It's all about, it's a business scheme. It's all about scamming people. But they clearly go there by themselves. They hand themselves in, and it's all because of religious influence. It's what religion teaches. Religion teaches smart people to not apply logic, to not think at all. That's the power of religion. And that's why it was implemented in Africa, to make people who are supposed to think and apply logic to be the most stupidest people you can come across. I mean, even this guy from Malawi, Barikimang, he came here, he made millions out of people being stupid. Why do you need to believe these things? Why can't people start to believe with evidence and start to question these things? Why don't people start to question these religions and these pastors? But no, they won't do that, because religion always claims the high moral ground. Religion is there to claim superiority and make people. We have to accept stupid people thinking stupid. I mean, let me give you an example, Rose. If you walk by and you find a group of people speaking to themselves, closing their eyes and raising their hand and speaking some funny language, you might call doctors and say these people are sick, they need to go get treatment. But if they doing that and then it's talking to nobody but air, and then they calling the name of Jesus, you think, okay, that's okay, it's church, it's a religion. No, this is mental problem, and that's what we must be doing. So they're gonna continue to scam them until you know what Paul Kagame did. As much as I don't like Paul Kagame, he cancelled all foreign churches out of Rwanda. You're never gonna go to Rwanda and be importing churches there and be a pastor. That's not a rare skill. He doesn't allow that. So you're gonna have to give the man that. He's not allowing scammers in his country.
I really wish that that's what we could do in South Africa, because really our people are falling victim to this. It's really dangerous, according to me. It's really dangerous.
They're actually trying. Apparently, the churches, what they call it, some churches organization, but it's associated with government. They're trying by all means. It's just that these guys, they always have a means to bypass anything that's available. They will come up with a plan, or maybe use another person's papers and do all those things. Like, they can literally.
Please don't make it like it's against you. You are the ones with the big mouth,
Did he just flash Sigma?
It was
Sigma?
I was so annoyed. He was in the bathroom the whole entire time.
If he flashed, then he's definitely not in Nigeria.
No, for sure, because otherwise he would have obviously used a beach or something, or some kind of like open space in public. So we can ascertain that for a fact. Okay, the Royal, go for it.